And by Pearl, I mean that's definitely Mox Emerald. So Emerald, Sphere of Resistance. Just put Langston on camera. We can probably do that. I don't know what he's actually playing tonight, though. This is just what hopped on for round one. I mean, one of them could be going more Tangle Wire. But we're going to be shuffling for a while. Yeah, I don't know, but I want to see some Mentor action. Just that card is pretty ridiculous in Vintage right now. Especially, again, Lodestone not being around as relevant. I'm sorry, as prevalently, and then not so many Chalice of the Voids. But yeah, I mean, what kind of decks do you guys want to see? More Gush? Cool. I definitely want to see Gush. Like I said, I will find a Gush player here. And I think one of the guys, sometimes he likes to take his Depths deck and port it to a Vintage build, which is pretty absurd. I mean, he can do pretty much a turn one Merit Lage from time to time, so adding in other acceleration with Moxen makes it pretty ridiculous. So let's see, Webster here. He's got the shop. Got Pearl, Emerald, got Ancient Tomb, and we're both going to scry. 5-color shops, 2-card Monty. Sam Craven, you're ridiculous. Yeah, I'm interested why. Oh, I'm not interested why WotC ended up restricting Lodestone, but they had to know Gush and Storm and other things like that were going to go rampant afterwards. So we have two pretty identical hands here. Zach's waiting to decide, and then hopefully we'll get this game going. Since 7 minutes of shuffling has been quite exciting. So we got Scry to the bottom and open up here. I'm not really seeing, so straight 3-ball. So Webster's Moxes are not so strong now. I guess Zach ended up not having too many, so he's going to go ahead and try to slow him down here. So I'm not seeing anybody with real hate cards, nor, let's see. So okay, awesome. So Zach's got the Coercive Portal here, is going to be drawing 2 a turn, and then also has potentially a Tangle Wire in hand and the Crucible. So as soon as he can actually start drawing some Wastelands or Strip Mines, he's going to be able to kind of, not necessarily knock Matt out mana-wise, but at least stifle him a good bit here. So Webster's got access to 5. I don't see a Forge Master. What else have we got in there? Alright, we got the Megamorph. Alright, so copying Portal, so we got a Portal on both sides now. And I may have called that card wrong, but I know it's the one that copies an artifact. So when I say something retarded, just correct me. Jesus. So Zach is very happy with his hand here. Okay, cool. So Webster now has a Steel Helicite in hand. Sufficient mana to dump that out. But he's going to go ahead and play Mimic, and Zach's going to scoop here. So this is where the interesting part's going to come in, is how they end up sideboarding here. Because I see a shit ton of Pithing Needles that Zach can bring in. Doesn't look like he's pulling those in. Webster has the option to be bringing Crucible Worlds as well as Pithing Needles, which he's going to be bringing, and not the Pithing Needles, what dropped after that. So fast, cannot see. Many speeds. Alright, so he's not bringing in Crucible, so I guess this is not a match where he feels like Wasteland / Strip Mine locking his opponent. One of these days, if you guys donate, we can get some player cams and / hand cams so I can see what they're playing a lot better. And we'll hopefully see some Mentor after this, slash Gush. Although I'd like to see some Oath too. It's always fun seeing the early Gristle Derp and where that goes. Dun, dun. So I guess, not guess, Zach Wilson's going to be on the play here, so we'll see what happens. I mean, that 3 ball did not throw down Webb's, well, slowed him down, but wasn't a relevant slow down. Yeah, I mean, he was drawing hot there, for sure. And I thought we were going to get to see the steel Hellkite hit the table, but we did not. And welcome new viewers. As everybody else has heard, if there's any decks you want to see, let me know. End game, basically, Webster started ramping up, copied the coercive portal, drew a steel Hellkite, dumped a Mimic, and I guess that was enough for Zach once he saw the Mimic and hit play. I don't know if he knew about the steel Hellkite, but that was going to start raging in a moment, so he pretty much just scooped there. Like I said, I wish I was able to kind of see what they were sideboarding a little bit more here. Because in a mirror match like this, I mean, you don't really want to bring in Artifact Hate. Somebody definitely correct me on that if you say otherwise. But the only time Artifact Hate would be good is if you're able to kind of ramp, do something early, get a good threat, and then lock them out. But I don't really see that happen. And then Thirst for Knowledge deck, I'll see if we got something like that. Because if Webster pulls this, we're definitely going to need to find another match. Yeah. Bloop. Oh, come on. Just for fun, I'm bringing up the puzzle box. Nobody's sideboarding this, I just want to bring it up. Since I feel like sometimes people play this with Notion Thief just for maximum troll. Alright, so we're presenting and hopefully not mulliganing too much here. So, Sapphire Revoker. Alright. Wasteland. Bunch of soul lands on Wilson's side. And I'm not seeing too many threats for either player. Yeah, Zach also had a Crucible. I mean, that could be a threat in a way. But they both got strip mines. Those are some weird hands. Not sure if those are 2 Ratchet Bombs in Webster's hand or not. But yeah. Neither of them are hitting too many threats here. These decks do look different without Lodestone at a 4 count. Because that's pretty hot doing the Workshop Mox Lodestone pass. Well, they post to the internet that we are live with Vintage. So we're gonna drop here yet again. Let's see where this goes. Alright, so Zach goes with the Sapphire, Ancient Tomb pass. Looks like Webster is going to go Ancient Tomb and has a couple of Revokers in hand. Oh man, Wasteland. Should have been a strip mine. So Webster does have the Steel Hellkite. He does have a form of a threat, but looks like he's a little mana light here. Wilson looks like he picked up the Crucible. And that's the top card. Under City of Traders. Because here, I mean, it's like, yeah, so Crucible, Wasteland, go. I'm sorry. Yeah, so Crucible, Wasteland, Strip Mine. Although, never mind. Yeah, so that was obviously going to happen there. I don't know if it would have been better for him to put the Wasteland in play and then wait for Webster to fire off the strip mine. But Zach's going to be able to kind of make sure that Webster, besides the actual Moxes and things like that, stays to pretty much one land in play here for a while. Yeah, no, I'd agree. Crucible down, game is over. But it looks like Webster's going to try to fight through this, so. Unless he can do something funky here that I don't know about. I don't think he brought in the Pithing Needles. That would be strong here. And the portal, so Zach has the advantage of being able to knock out a lot of Webster's mana base, and also has a portal, so we're going to go. There's a Temple, Eldrazi, Mimic. Okay. So Webster's a little bit more of on a Eldrazi plan with the shops here. Yeah. Workshops. I agree it's a good game. So draw one, draw two. I mean, Webster might be able to get to that Steel Hellkite here soon. Craven one. It's not a turn one format, and you know this. Oh, man. See what else is getting sandbagged here. We're going to bring up Steel Hellkite, just change the pace. Typing with one hand is a pain in the ass. Dun dun dun. Ooh. We got their bridge. Revoker naming. That's mana Cryptor Vault. I always fuck that up. I think it's Crypt. The promo. Yes, cool. So it looks like Zach does have a hold on this at the moment. Oh, 17-13 as well. Nope. Vote Carnage, come on. Yeah, seriously. Carnage. It's almost more of a formality. It's pretty much draw one. Although Carnage would be sweet sometimes.